Welcome back, everyone, to the 2023 European Open. This is the FPO feature card of round one. We are on the back nine. This is presented by Disc Mania. I'm Sarah Hokom here with Lucky Lorentzen.
Hi, everyone. This is a rough back nine to play.
There's a lot of trouble on the back.
Yes.
A few less birdie holes, but then it does kind of pick up at the end. We might see some birdies on the last three of the last four. Our card today is Evaliina, Missy, Ella, and Silva. Evaliina is leading the card, but not leading the tournament. Tila is in the lead at a -3 right now. We've got about the top 10 is under par. So we're seeing some better scores this year with the changes they made to the course. 4 new tee pads and 2 plus pars.
And here we go. Hole 10. It's a 755 foot par 4. This is not easy. You have OB on the right side, OB on the left side. You need to get way up to try and get this birdie, which Evaliina might as well do.
Oh, landing in that side on that dirt spot on the left side is probably one of the better areas, so she wanted to push that a little bit farther left.
Yeah, but she got the distance. She's all the way down there.
Missy with a thrasher.
This looks more left. Yeah, that's a pretty decent shot from Missy. Ella throwing it low.
Again, wanted that a little bit more left, but the distance is good. They'll just have to navigate the trees a little bit to try to get the birdie. Silva aired that out on the just way too high. It might stay in bounds.
Yeah, that was way too high. And you really do not want to be OB on the left side. You're very pinched.
Now she's throwing across OB the whole way into a gap. Is
And
able to get
safe.
safe on the other side. That's great.
Yeah, and she's in the fairway looking at the basket. Evaliina with her second shot laying up.
Ella could go for this. It's a tiny little strip of landing zone.
Oh, wow, she's going for it.
It's a little too turned. This is the mistake. Down that hill. I watched a bunch of people do that in practice.
Yeah.
Missy still needs to turn the corner. Birdie is probably out of play. Oh, she doesn't like it.
Oh, that might be too straight.
Needs to skip.
Get the skip. That's OB.
She knew it as soon as she threw it. Really challenging hole. Silva on her fourth after that OBT shot. That's turning.
Oh, come back in. Oh. Nice shot from Silva. Evaliina with her approach. Oh, that was tracking the basket. Still has a putt to make.
Ella with her fourth after that out of bounds shot needs to get this close so she can ensure just the single bogey.
Oh, that's circle 2.
That'll be a tough putt.
Yeah, looking at the OB.
Missy also with her fourth, trying to clean this up in just 2 shots. Be 15 feet looking down at the basket. Ella from circle 2 for a single bogey. Wow.
Yes.
Great connection. Just a little step through. Good focus.
Oh. Yeah, that was a really good putt.
Missy also for the single bogey.
There we go, seeing some good putts. Looks like they had some wind playing this hole as well. Yes.
Evaliina carding the par.
Yeah. Silva putting for bogey.
Oh, man.
Right side.
That little bit of uphill, sometimes you push it right. That'll be a double for Silva.
That's
Evaliina
rough.
with the only par on this card, and her good friend Henna the only birdie in the field. And
Did Henna birdie?
She birdied it, and she had to take a long putt to get there, just
Wow.
inside the circle, and that was good enough to get her the lead after this hole.
Not surprising.
On to hole 11. This one is 331 feet. It's a par 3. It tapers with OB on the left and the right, and a little OB pond. This one is really technical to get to. We watched the President's Cup. The whole field threw it out of bounds.
Yes.
So I think just throw it in bounds, and that might be good enough.
That is definitely good enough for this hole.
Oh my gosh, Evaliina gets
just save.
some champ love through the tree. Missy up next. This is a force.
Oh, that's overstable. Oh.
Oh, almost gets some love from the out of bounds stake, but it rolls back in.
At least she's OB way up there and not on the right side.
I agree. It is certainly better to be OB in one space than another on this hole. So if you're gonna miss,
Oh, wow.
up and over. That's
Imagine being able to do that.
I think I saw Haiti also trying for that line today.
She throws for it too.
Silva looking for a full flex. It needs to skip.
Oh, that's far. OB.
I do like that she played the fairway for most of it, so she didn't go immediately out of bounds. That's a common mistake with the backhand.
Oof.
On
Giving
this
it
hole.
a good bid there.
Missy to save her par.
Oh my, come on. No way.
Really good effort, full commitment. Ella for 2.
Oh, wow. She's long. Come on, let's
Yes.
go. Look at her. Circle 2 putts. Yeah. Oof.
The scoring is pretty crazy on this hole. I mean, we just saw Ella get this birdie, and now we have Evaliina also looking at birdie.
Wow. That's 2 really good birdies.
And there were actually 4 other women in the field that got this birdie.
Jenny got a birdie.
So there were 6 birdies, and there were actually 6 pars, and the rest of the field bogeyed the hole. So if you throw
Not surprising.
It's so easy to bogey this hole. I mean, we're talking 54%, or no, 58% over par. Eesh.
Eesh. Evaliina's pulling ahead. The card. Kristen's also 3 down at this point. And here we have hole 12. It's a 600-foot par 4. You have to stay low and hopefully get to here and try and get something all the way around and into this fast sloping green.
Evaliina up first. This is a destroyer.
Sidearm is a really good play on this hole. You see, she hit that tree.
She is in the front side of that pine. She hit the gap. This is a really tough birdie. I have not really seen anybody kind of sniffing this one.
No, this is definitely
I
a
think
par
it takes
hole.
the sidearm. Ella, we just saw that. She's up in position. And then I think it takes a roller or something
Yes.
to get all the way there, which a lot of the women do not have that shot.
And we're playing the exact same hole as the
Oh,
MPO
sit.
field.
There is OB on that left side.
That seems
Looks
like
like
it's safe.
Yeah, I think she's not in it. That's good.
Silva going straight.
A little
That's
low,
okay.
but yeah,
It's
right in the
okay.
middle, being safe and having an unobstructed second shot.
Yeah, you can still get par from there. Evaliina getting some distance. We'll see what she get.
Missy having to force to the sidearm.
Oh, this looks great.
Great shape, yeah.
In the fairway.
She'll still have a couple 100 feet to get to the basket.
Yeah.
Silva throwing a standstill, so there's elevation change here. It's going uphill slowly for most of it.
Yeah, Silva is throwing super good standstill shots.
Oh, the low ceiling. It's
so low. It
yeah.
makes it so hard.
It chopped me down today too.
Yeah.
After I already made a mistake. It's pretty demoralizing. Onward goes Missy.
Yes.
And then this looks like the right side here, but is the left side as you approach it. It is very steep.
It is.
It drops off really quickly.
Yeah, and it's close to bullseye.
And that's going to kind of trickle, but it should be all right.
Yeah, that's a good approach.
Ella on her third. Pushing it into that right tree area. I like that play.
I do like her playing the right side.
If you hit that right side, you can still get up and down, but if
Yeah.
you air it out left, it's really tough to get a putt from that left side. Another good approach.
Silva doing the same. They're both bullseye.
Missy for par.
Yeah. Easy peasy. Evaliina not as far in that bush. Par for Evaliina, which is basically the best score you can get.
Well, it sure was today. There were 0 birdies in the field. There was only one player that even got a circle to look at it.
Oh, that's probably Tele. She was playing so good. Good vibes.
Proctor keeping it light out there. Evaliina and Krista Tatar are still in the lead after 12. Back here on hole 13 is a par 4, 614 feet. You got to shoot the gap, trying to get about to here. And then it places a big hyzer to a very guarded green. This really beautiful tree that's split right in the middle has a low ceiling that makes this approach difficult. And it is on a spine with a rollaway green on the back side.
Yeah, this gap is hard to hit and get distance at the same time. And Evaliina does it.
Yeah, she pushes that right side. I don't know if that's her intended landing zone, but it's a really good position for where she's at.
I think you want to be on that right side. Maybe throw something flippy if you're opting for that backhand.
Ella also kind of out there. I like that approach. She's got nothing in her way. A big open field.
Oh, this looks great from Missy.
All the way to the opening and a little bit down the hill. That's a very good position to try to get the birdie.
Yeah, she has to look at the basket from there.
Silva catches a little bit of high branches, but also in the fairway.
In the fairway.
Great shots from everybody. I do kind of like this gap that Silva just took, but you don't always have access to it. It does shorten the hole a bit.
Yeah, it does. And she's maybe circle 2. Oh, this seems low.
Low and turned. She'll have a look from just outside the circle. She's all the way down the hill, looking kind of adjacent to the basket.
Look how far Evaliina got. She's
Wow.
all the way down there.
That's just outside the circle. It is a death putt. We'll see how Evaliina's feeling when she takes a look at it.
Her putt is looking sharp today. Missy with a good looking shot. Oh,
That's great.
wow.
Masterfully played.
Yeah, 2 great shots from Missy. Yeah, Ella just laying up, seems like.
Good effort, though. It's a good spot to be. This is a very good par, even if you can't quite get the birdie. Evaliina doesn't want to run it. I get that. I also laid up from that exact spot.
Yeah, because if you don't really have an angle, it's hard to make that putt. Oh,
Sit.
Silva's giving it a run.
Evaliina for par.
Yeah, good putt. Missy for her birdie. Yes, that's such a good birdie.
Yeah, and she had had a dry spell for quite a bit of the middle of the course. There was only 2 other birdies in the field, one from Cynthia Ricciardi and then Rachel Turton.
Yeah, this plays over par for sure.
Yeah, half stroke over par. It is gettable though,
It is.
which is fun. It's a pretty hole.
It's a really good hole.
So Evaliina and Kristen are still kind of locked up there in the lead.
Hole 14, 394-foot par 3. Have to hit this gap and try and make it up there. It is far.
Yeah, I just lay up.
Yeah, me too.
We'll see if any of these women do that.
It feels like it's downhill, but it really isn't. Because you have to get
Whew.
back up this hill.
Missy's throwing down the bridge and is safe on the other side.
Yeah, maybe circle 3.
Evaliina with a destroyer.
It seems a bit
Almost
too...
exactly the same spot, but a little too turned.
Yeah. Which is the mistake to do here?
Yeah, left side is worse, I assume.
Yeah.
That
Oh.
looks good. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
That's edge of the circle.
Yeah, I hope she has a putt.
Silva with a sword. Oh.
Hitting that branch.
There's a little creek there that plays casual.
Yeah. That's kind of
So she's
where I want to
looking
lay
at-
up.
Yeah, 120 feet or so. And perfect little spot.
Evaliina laying up. Missy circle 2. Oof, good effort from Missy.
And Ella is inside the circle.
Yeah, she's been putting good today. Seems like her circle 1 is a bit off, and circle 2 she has dialed. There we go. Par from Ella.
She'll join 81% of the field for that par. So not the most effective hole, but we did have one birdie on there. Your card mate, Teely.
Yes, she was parked.
Wow. Nobody's even, Ella was the only other person even to get a circle 1.
Yeah. She got through some branches, threw it a bit high, and got all the way there.
So no changes there. Still looking at -3 as the hot round. See if they can keep it up with these back 4 holes we have left. Starting with hole 15, a par 4, 476 feet. Players are either going to lay up to here, or they're going to throw maybe a longer shot to here, and then pitch up to the basket, and hopefully tap in a really easy birdie. compared to all these other holes.
Yes.
Probably one of the easiest holes on the course.
It's a really gettable birdie. Yeah, as we said it.
Well, and you
Missy
can
goes
get the
OB.
birdie from the layup. It's just a longer second shot. So players are going to decide whether they want to have an easier look at the layup with a harder tee shot, or are they going to do Evaliina's play and try to get an eagle look. She's going for the eagle there, right?
She had to be. That could not be a layup.
Well, it's definitely not a layup, but I don't think she's even going for the short side. I think she's going all the way to the basket. And you can still get the birdie from, or the par from there pretty easily. So I kind of like that play if you've got the distance to try, which Ella does too. I don't know if she was going for it either.
I'm not sure.
Maybe they are. I mean, if you can throw that far, then, you know, it's an easy up and down from your lie. But then you're also giving away the birdie, the easy birdie, which I guess is showing it that it's not so easy. Unfortunately, Silva in that bush, she may not have a good shot out of there. That might take birdie out of play.
Yeah, it's a smart hole. It didn't even average under par, which is surprising.
It may be, you know, this tee shot's more demanding than players are giving it credit for. I think we're going to see a lot more birdies on this hole in the coming rounds.
I agree.
But at this point, it's out of play for everybody on this card. Unless they throw it in, I guess.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
That would be cool. Evaliina laying up.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's a great shot.
To tap in her par.
Silva on her fourth shot after like just going out of bounds. Puts it close. Oh, very close. Ella for par. That'll do it.
We have a lot of elevated pins out here.
And I've noticed that they're always on the holes that you can kind of get a birdie on.
Yeah.
They're not on the holes where you're just playing it for par because it's like so far. It's literally all the holes you can kind of birdie. You're gonna have a putt to make.
Yeah. If
Which
you're not
makes
feeling
sense.
the putt, then you're struggling.
Yeah, you gotta park it.
Yes. Kristen and Evaliina still in the lead.
For now, but then we get on to this hole.
Hole 16, 728 foot par 4. You want to lay up here and most likely throw a putter here to be able to go for this green. This is a different hole. It's a unique hole. It plays with the bunker rule, where you have to throw immediately if you go out of bounds with no penalty.
So it plays as like just not stroke and distance, but just distance if you miss.
Yeah, and you have to throw from where you last through.
Yeah, it's very interesting rules, unlike any other hole that I've ever played, actually.
Yeah.
Evaliina up next with a destroyer. That is turned.
No.
So we're going to see her rethrow immediately from that tee, and now she'll be throwing 2 instead of traditionally we would see someone throwing 3 at this point.
Yes.
But your out of bounds lies do not count as an extra stroke on this hole. So Evaliina's still going aggressive.
Very aggressive. Oh.
And that is going to cost her another stroke.
I'm surprised she's not throwing the hyzer.
I agree. After you miss it once, I say change up the game plan and throw the easier
Safe.
shot.
She's doing this.
She's doing it again.
Same shot.
She is relentless.
Oh, is that OB left side?
And that is also out of bounds.
Oh, wow.
Right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
This
Now
is how you
shooting
start spiraling. Doesn't
I
seem
actually
like
I practiced 3 different options on this tee shot.
Did you?
Yes. Just because you run out of discs.
Oh, that's true. That have to be the hardest part.
Okay,
of doing
this needs to sit down. Does she just throw too far for this hole?
Evaliina.
Oh my goodness. All right, mid-range, hyzer.
You can do it.
There
There
it
you
is.
go.
Oh my gosh. Okay, now hopefully that wasn't too high and it's not out of bounds left.
No.
Okay, all
See,
right.
that's the play.
All right, so 5th shot lands in. That's a hard one to swallow.
Oh, wow.
Ella's next. I wouldn't want to watch that and now throw.
Yeah, throwing that safe hyzer route. Yes.
Across
wow.
to the road.
Across.
That
That's
gives
far.
Ella the chance to go for the green on her second, if she so chooses. Beautiful shot.
Silva throwing that same line as Evaliina.
Right to the road. I don't really like running up on that gravel, but that
No.
was good distance. Missy gonna pitch to the right. The layup zone. This is when you are gonna play for par, which a lot of players. How many players do you think are gonna go for this green on their second?
I don't know. Maybe we'll see Ella do it now.
I saw Henna do it in the President's Cup, but she was the only one.
Okay.
Everybody else laid up where Silva just threw. And now here's Ella. We're going to get to see this. Looks like she's going for it.
Yes.
So she's got to land safe or she has to rethrow. She does
Skip
not
over.
get to advance.
Oh.
So now at this point, do you go for it again or do you take a different approach and lay up?
I feel like it's hard to not keep going for it when
Right.
you decided
Tin
that you're
cup.
not gonna lay up.
So now here's the next, trying to make the adjustment.
No way.
Oh, that was
That
a
was so
millimeter
close.
low. Okay, so now, do you lay up?
Oh my god. I don't know. I feel like you should probably plan out how many shots you can miss before you lay up.
Instead of like just going with how you feel. Here she goes
Yeah.
again, 4th shot.
And also, you're running out of discs. Please sit.
Oh my god, it's deep.
No.
This is just
Drama.
this is the hole. This hole is what nightmares of frisbee are made of.
Wow. Is she laying up now? Yes. I
Yeah,
think
she
so.
stands still. For 5.
My pulse is so high.
So she can, yeah. I'm having a heart attack over here too. Evaliina now on her 6th shot, hoping to put this close.
Come on.
That's not going to do it.
Yeah, that's...
So it's also tricky because you have the hay bales on the front of the green and nothing on the back. You got to go up and over the hay bales without pushing out too far out the back of the green. Up. That's pulled.
Oh, wow.
And this is the same shot, like if Evaliina was going for it in 2, had she gotten inbounds in 2, this is a similar line that Ella has been trying to throw.
Yes.
Even though, she is now still like throwing 7.
Yeah, it's her second shot,
Yeah.
in a way. Come on. There we go.
All right.
Oof.
The
That's-
tourniquet is applied.
That was hard to watch.
And that's a risk you take when you try to get the birdie on 16. Most players, I don't think, are quite doing it, but also most players don't have the option. We're watching some
Right.
of the farthest throwers in the division try to get this hole, and they're the only ones that can get it. Everyone else, the choice is not even there. We just lay up, and then you go across. Ella from about 200 feet.
Ooh.
Almost rang it up.
I'm glad she got that in bounds.
The sidearm up shot is a little bit easier because the hay bales on the right can catch you and you are still really close to the basket.
Yeah, that's true.
Whereas the right side, you got to go up and over the hay bales, and then that left side is outside the circle.
Missy for
Oh
par.
no!
What a hole for this card.
Sheesh.
That was nasty.
Center pole, gross. Ugh.
I hate seeing that.
Ella for 7.
That's rough.
You know, if you play this hole for par, it's like 250, 200, 200.
Yes.
But if you play it for birdie, it's like 380, 350.
Oh my god.
And yeah, man.
It's risky. And now we got it on film.
Yeah, now we know.
This is how risky it is.
I feel like it's something you might go for in a final round, but
Yeah.
maybe not on the first round.
I agree.
And with that, Kristen Tatar is in solo lead. Hole 17, par 3, 361 feet, plays downhill, sloping from right to left. There is OB very quickly on the left side. It's a little bit deep also, and then on the right side, if your turnover gets away from you, you could kick right OB there. But this needs to sit down. This is the trouble with the backhand.
Is for sure OB.
However, that is a 20-footer to save par.
Yes. So that's where you want to go OB if you go OB.
Missy with a little
This
more
looks better.
glide. This looks great.
Wow. What a smooth skip.
She matched the slope of the land perfectly.
Yeah, that was a great shot.
This is a mid out of Ella, and it's just too straight.
Yeah, maybe just a bit too low.
Yeah, but also the miss high puts her out of bounds left. So that's the right miss. This is speaking of high.
Speaking of high.
This is
Somewhere
almost-
between
this
those
has
two
no
shots.
chance of staying in bounds.
And that's a longer putt than Silva.
Ella laying up, which can be a little tricky. If she catches the wrong thing off that pole, she'll roll right out of bounds. Evaliina to save the par.
Good run from Evaliina. Silva. Yes.
Cashing in.
She has such a good putting stroke.
Yeah, very smooth, committed.
Oh, wow.
Missy not letting that spit out get in her head. Gets the birdie.
Bogey.
Missy's birdie the only one in the field. Surprise.
Oh.
For a hole that really only plays 320, maybe? It's 360 downhill. I feel like
Yeah.
it's not playing as long as that. And that's rare to only have one birdie on a hole like that. Kind of shows the difficulty of that green.
Yeah, I do feel like this is a layup hole for a lot of these girls.
Kristen's still at -3. And Missy now leading the card in 5th place.
And here we are, hole 18. 699 foot par 5. You want to try as hard as you can to get it in bounds. This is
Keep it in the stakes, folks.
Yes.
That's how you play this hole.
That's the only thing I have to say about this hole.
I mean, it plays to a sidearm off the tee, right? But if you don't have one, you have to turn this shot really
Yes, or
over the OB.
or throw the hyzer. I've seen a lot of these girls throwing this hyzer on that right side over those trees.
Yeah, it is a technical line. We're gonna see. Maybe Silva will show us.
Nope.
That needs to sit down.
I think that's safe. Yes. Okay. You have that kind of like small hill to catch those discs.
Ella with the one angle choice. I think the sidearm is the easiest spot here, or the easiest shot.
Yeah, and she definitely has the distance.
But it can do that. It can skip though.
Come on, skip.
There it is.
And the long skip as well.
Just gotta miss the light
The
poles.
poles. I hit a pole today.
Oh no.
So not on this hole though.
Evaliina,
Oh, let's go.
Good height on that turnover.
Stay in. Yes.
And from
Great
there,
shot.
Evaliina might be able to go for the eagle. This is an eagleable par 5.
Yeah, definitely for these girls. And Silva's inbounds.
Cuts the corner. And we'll have a chance for a birdie if she can get it close on the next one. Missy with a safe-looking hyzer, but it needs to sit.
Yeah.
Looked like she kind of pulled up on it a little bit.
Yeah, and you
trying
want
to like
to
play
aim.
it safe.
You want to aim a bit higher than that.
Evaliina not trying to get the eagle, but just trying to put it in bounds. And, come on.
No.
That's basically a rethrow.
Yeah.
Never came in bounds.
Ella has to look at this.
Here's an eagle look.
For sure.
Boom.
Oh.
If it
Wow.
if it can get some stability here.
No
Okay.
way.
That's the one.
What? Wow.
Evaliina throwing 4. Going for it. She's going for it now. She threw the sidearm before trying to play safe, and that didn't work.
Oh,
Oh,
and she's
catches the camera guy. Oops.
she's long.
But in bounds.
Yeah. And she has a straight look at it between those bushes.
Missy can save her par if she can get up and down from here. That'll be great.
Yeah. Wow, look at Ella's shot.
So good. Silva. Oh, get in. Wow. That's a tough putt from back there, though.
Yes. And that's so close to the basket, but you have nothing.
Sealing to an elevated pin. That's just. Oh,
Oh,
no. That's worst case scenario from there. Evaliina to save par. Beautiful.
Yes.
Heck yeah.
Wow. That's a good save.
Silva for par. Very nice.
Yeah. Looks easy. And here we go. Ella for eagle. No way.
There it is.
That was such an easy putt. She didn't even think about it.
She had to do all the thinking on the first 2 shots.
Yes. Par for Missy.
So par, eagle. Really good par saves, though. I mean,
Yeah.
there were several out of bounds shots. So hole 18 playing a little bit soft, 42% birdie or better. But, after what everybody went through all day, I think that's pretty good.
That's good.
So here's your lead card for tomorrow. We've got Kristen Tatar, Annalie, Teely, and Henna. So that's 3 out of 4 Estonians and a Finn.
Wow.
European Open really proving to be European-centric.
That's great.
Well done from everybody on this side of the pond. Hopefully some of the Americans can jump back up in there.
I
But
don't
we
know
shall
about
see. Oh, okay, Lucky, I see you. Thanks for joining us, and we will see you tomorrow for round 2. Make sure you give us a like and share, and we shall see what happens.
Yeah, I'm excited. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.